Are we live? Zane, I'm hurrying, bro. What's up, guys? Zeto, Devon, Hades, Naruto, Zane, Mint. Hey guys, what's the audio to voice volume like right now? Is it too loud? Let me know. Give me a 2 in the chat if it's too loud, or 1 if everything is okay. Abdullah, what's up? Son Goku, what's up? Christian Hill, what's up, bro? Joseph. Is it too much, Devon? Oh no, it's fine, it's fine, we're fine. Fortnite Mobile, what's up? I gotta turn my headphones down, because I might be yelling at you guys. This dude posted a video about you. Someone already sent me that video. I decided not to watch it, because I figured it's gonna be some nonsense. What's up, Chad? Carl Griffin, what's up? Dooley is canon. Hey, okay, so let me say this. If you're watching this back on YouTube, I know people hate it when I'm just welcoming people for like 2 minutes. There's gonna be timestamps in the description below, and I'll probably pin it in the first comment, so just be aware of that. Dumbass, I think you need to change your name, bro. Jahai Quest, hashtag Dooku. Yo, let me get some hashtag Dooku, please. Is the Dooku here right now, or is it like, are these like the newer fans? Are these the new subscribers to the channel, or are we, am I talking to the Dooku right now? Vegeta, God of Destruction, hashtag Dooku, hashtag Dooku. Anthony Vaughn, Michael Robinson, Max Blast, hashtag Dooku. All right, let's go. All right, so I'm telling. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm just gonna be answering some questions. I just think this picture is so funny with Frieza looking like that, so I had to call it I'm telling, okay? Thanks, Michael. I really appreciate it, man. Turn down music? Okay, yeah, I'll turn the music down. Then I'll jump into everything. How is that? Yeah, Alex, we're gonna get to the questions in a little bit. The way I'm gonna do it, I have some things that I want to talk about, like questions that's been popping up on the channel. So I'm gonna go through those, and then in between or whatever, I'll take like, you know, just other questions. Thanks, Omar. Mach Media with the clutch $5 donation. Thank you, bro. He says, Frieza in this scene looks like a child telling on his older brother to his dad. Yeah, that's why I chose it. Alright, how am I going to do this here? So, I'm guessing some of you guys have questions. I'm sorry I'm so like, now for now with announcing stuff, but I posted on the community tab if you had any questions that I was gonna go live in an hour. So don't start posting them yet. I'm gonna go through the first thing that I want to talk about, and then I'm gonna take some questions, and then I'm gonna go through the second thing. I'm only gonna stream for like 30 minutes to 45 minutes or so. But it should be fun, right? It should be fun. I feel good. I feel like let's go. Let me chill out. All right. So, what's up, Mega T? What's up, Fred Tello? What's up, Jesse? Jesse Cole. Alright, first thing I want to talk about here. Comment that keeps popping up on the channel in the last few days. Saiyans don't age. Hashtag Saiyans don't age. Cash Kid 21, what's up, bro? Why'd you hate Frieza, bro? Frieza is the best villain. Hashtag Saiyans don't age. How am I gonna do this? Let's see. How can I do this here? Because I think I made a image for this that I want to show you guys. All right, let's see if this works. Let's see. Can you guys see that? Yeah, you can see that. Hashtag Saiyans don't age. This comment has been so prevalent on the video I did where it's like it's the video about Dragon Ball Super Centuries. And Jesus Christ, there's literally hundreds of comments. Alright, dozens to hundreds of comments of people saying this. Saiyans don't age. And I just don't get it. So I had to look it up. Right? I had to look it up. Because, I mean, for what I know, Saiyans do age. I mean, I could have took this image and put Kid Goku on one side and then grown Goku on the other side, right? Or any other Saiyan that's ever existed. So I really don't get it. And I know there was like a scene or something where I think Vegeta said Saiyans don't age as quickly or something like that. So I looked it up and this is what I found. Let's see if I can pull this over here, yeah. So the top video here was this one with 1.3 million views. I'm not trying to get copyright strike, but I'll click it anyway. And in this video, Vegeta is telling Bulma, I think this is Dragon Ball GT, or this might be the last episode of Dragon Ball Z. But Vegeta is telling Bulma that Saiyans, they stay in maturity, like their adult body, longer, all the way up to like 80, he said. I think he said. Because they're a race of warriors. And if you go down in the description of this very video, which I'm guessing is what everyone's quoting, because this is the most popular one, it's like it tells you right here that Saiyan's lifespan is about the same as a human being. Right, so I just don't get how so many people could believe something to the point where it's like, you should go to that comment after this stream and check out the amount of people have made videos about it, saying that I'm not a real Dragon Ball Super fan because I don't know Saiyans don't age. Anyway, that was just a little gripe of mine. So I got that out of the way. So Saiyans do age. The reality is Saiyans age. They have about the same lifespan as humans, actually. Not counting Master Roshi and weird outliers like that, of course. The thing is, though, because Saiyans are a warrior race, they stay in their sort of adult body for much longer. But like in the case of Paragus, where Paragus wasn't, if they're active, if they're warriors, Paragus likely wasn't a warrior while he was on Vampa. He wasn't training as much and such, right? So that's probably why he aged at a normal pace. But still, even if they are warriors, even if they're going hard, after about the age of 80 or so, 70 to 80, it's gonna hit them just like it does normal humans. The funny thing is, though, it's the same for human beings. Like, if you're like working out and you're in shape and you know, work out every day and stuff, it's like you age slower than someone who doesn't do that stuff, right? Like, so especially if you have like a good diet and all that. So it's very similar. But yeah, it boils down to Saiyans do age. Her name is Gide. Brody is stronger than Jiren. All right, let's go. I'm doing that too. I'm doing some who's stronger. All right, so I'm gonna take some question. The first respectful question that I see in the chat, in the comment right now, I'm gonna answer. So let's go. Post your first question right now. Drone X J44. Fighters don't age. Hashtag fighters don't age. Fighters do age. They just age. They just age a little bit slow. All right, let's go. Let's take the screen off here. Shout out King Rose. Dude, stop spamming your channel, bro. I don't want to have to ban anyone. But shout out to you, King Rose. Alright, Brody all day. Goku's going to help. Let's see if we find the first question here. How old would Tarble actually be, seeing as he was sent off planet around 40 years now? I think Tarble and Goku are around the same age. If Tarble is canon, I don't know. I do think, you know, the fact that they mentioned him in the video, in the movie again, that they may be trying to make him canon. By the way, Tarble is Vegeta's brother, for those who don't know. They've been kind of teasing us that he might become canon in Dragon Ball Super, and they mentioned him in the movie. And right now, it's not clear if, when the anime returns, if it's gonna be if they're gonna keep him canon or not. But I think he's around the same age as Goku. That'd be cool. How old is Goku? Goku is, you know what? Let me look it up before I get it wrong, because they did change it. Goku is 40, 41. Pan is 1 year old. So yeah, he's 41. Goku's 41 right now. And Vegeta should be 46 or 47. Is it possible that Brody can be as strong as an angel? Alright, the current Broly, no. I don't think the current Broly is as strong as an angel. Although we don't know what Broly's upper limits are yet, right? So we can't, we haven't seen it yet. But listen, if you're talking about raw power, we really don't know what angels, like what their raw power is like. We know they're masters of divine ki. We know that they're masters of ki control, right? So they may not actually be, like, Broly is just so much natural raw power. He may have more power than an angel, and I know that's gonna trigger a lot of people to hear that, but still, he may have more like sort of raw power, but an angel definitely has far more ki control, and that's a huge deal. But as of right now, we don't know how strong Broly is. So I think even with power, I don't think Broly is as strong, has as much power as an angel. But it's also a different kind of power too. You know, when you're talking about divine ki versus just like brute strength and stuff like that. So, but no, as of right now, I don't think Broly's as strong as an angel. Do you like Moro? I'm gonna be honest, I have mixed feelings about Moro. He hasn't done enough yet, but I'm optimistic. I would say Moro for me right now, as far as a villain goes, is about 6.5 out of 10. Whereas like Frieza is like a 9 out of 10. So Chief, oh, what's up, Chief Stank? Yeah, I would give Moro like a 6.5, maybe a 7, maybe a 7 on a good day out of 10. Right? All right, I'm gonna do some more questions, but hold on, because I got some stuff I gotta go through here too, right? I did a poll yesterday on the community tab, and I asked who was stronger, Jiren or Broly? 9.6K of you guys voted. 9,000 people. Almost 10,000. That's a lot of people. And so far, Broly is coming in clutch. 54% of Broly. 54% of you guys think that Broly is stronger than Jiren. 54%. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and agree. I know I'm not allowed to have opinions because people get triggered right away, but here's my take on it. I think Jiren will easily beat Broly in a fight as of right now. Jiren is much more skilled and he has much more control over his power and all that. So Jiren will not give the second and Jiren is also, I think, a smarter fighter than Broly. So the second Jiren realizes what Broly's doing, okay, bye then. You think Jiren is weaker than Broly? Okay, bye then. Anyway, the second Jiren realizes that Broly is getting stronger, he's gonna do the same thing that like Goku and Vegeta did. He's just gonna max out his power level and one-shot Broly. So I think Jiren will defeat Broly in a fight. But as far as we haven't seen Broly's potential yet. That's the thing. And I feel like Broly still had higher to go. Gogeta came out and Broly matched base Gogeta. Gogeta had to go to Super Saiyan Blue. Like, that's insane, right? And this is coming from a guy who never fought another person before, except Paragus or whatever. But like Frieza said, Paragus doesn't matter. It's like, that's insane. So, thinking about Broly after training with Goku for a few months, or a few years, or whatever it is, I'm gonna have to agree with the populace here and say Broly likely has more potential, more raw power, but Jiren will defeat Broly in a fight. 54% of you guys agree with me. 46%. If you disagree, you could go and change the poll. The poll is still up on the community tab. You could go and vote and shut me down. But I'm gonna have to go ahead and agree there. All right, let me go back to questions. Actually, no. Let's do another who's stronger. I asked. This one is a little bit older, but I asked, who is stronger, Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku or Gogeta? Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku or Gogeta? This was a while ago, but still, 2,500 of you guys voted. 2,500 people voted. And yeah, I'm seeing a lot of Gogetas. I'm seeing a lot of people think Mastered Ultra Instinct, definitely. Gogeta 10 out of 10. So it's not even for Daquan, it's not even like a question. Like 10 out of 10, you know. So out of 2,500 of you guys, 77% said, so this is an overwhelming victory as far as votes go. 77% said that Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku is stronger than Gogeta. Let's go. It's not debatable, it's Gogeta. Well, 77% of people disagree with you. Thoughts on your Tails suppress Super Saiyan video being debunked? Thoughts on your Tails? Okay, alright, let's talk about that. So let's talk about the Tails video, because that was another video. Although that video is doing pretty well, that was another video that a lot of people seem to misunderstand. So let's talk about that right now. Let me pull this up again. So I made a video. Oh, let me get the video. I wonder if I need to mute the music for this one. Let's pull it up here. Make sure you guys can see it. Can you guys see this? Yes, you can. All right. So I made this video here, and it's called Tails in Dragon Ball Super Suppress a Saiyan's True Potential. It's doing pretty well. Thank you guys for all the support here. All right. This is low-key genius. Thank you very much. Big everything boy. I appreciate it very much. Sounds like a lack of knowledge is what kept you. All right, whatever. We're not gonna go through comments. Comments gamer. But I see a lot of people misunderstanding this video, and my goal is never to spread misinformation, right? Like, the way I see my channel is in the same way, like, I remember, like, growing up, talking about Dragon Ball Super with my cousins and all that, and we would just have a good time. And so I try to bring that same energy and that same mentality to my channel, right? But at the same time, I try not to spread misinformation. I think a lot of people feel like this is misinformation, and I think that's because they misunderstand what I'm saying, and they read the title Tails in Dragon Ball Super. They read Suppress a Saiyan's True Potential as it makes a Saiyan weaker, and I just don't get it. But I'm gonna try my best to explain this right here now on stream. So I got my old friend Microsoft Paint here that I'm terrible at, that I don't use because I use Photoshop. But let's say I could do this. So let's say this. Let's see. Can you guys see this? Yeah, you can. All right. So let's say this is Goku right here, right? Boom. Let's put a little curve there. All right. Hold on. Boom, boom, boom. Little curve. Best Goku you've ever seen, right? All right. Boom. Boom. That's Goku. This is a side shot, so he's like that. No, actually, no. He's upset. All right, whatever. It looks good, right? Best Goku. So this is Goku with a tail, right? This is his tail right here. Right? This Goku, he has the potential, right, to get to wherever, right? Let's just say 10,000 power level, right? Which was common. That was King Vegeta's power level, right? With his tail, the tail has a multiplier attached to it. I believe when they transformed to Uzaru, it was a 10-time multiplier. So that means that this Goku would get as strong as 100,000. I could be wrong with the multiplier, but I'm pretty sure it was 10 times, right? So this Goku could get up to 100,000 power level. Does that mean the tail is making him weaker? No. The tail actually, could multiply his power, whatever, right? But for what we've seen in the series, so Goku, even Goku himself could rightfully say, hey, my tail makes me stronger, right? I could get up to, if I transform, I'm gonna get 10 times stronger, right? Or whatever it was. I don't think it was 10 times. I think maybe it was 10 times. I should look it up because people take this really seriously. But if Goku didn't have a tail, where's the eraser? Where's the eraser? Oh, here it is. So this is Goku without a tail. Boom. So we take the tail away. No tail. Right? And that's the Goku we know now. That Goku, right, without the tail, can achieve, where's the brush at? Right here? This is the brush, right? This Goku could achieve one. What's that? That's 1,000. What's that? 1,000,000? Boom. Let's do this. Where are we at right now? 100 million, I think. What's this? 1 billion? You know what? We're gonna even keep going. Is this 100 billion? Let's add another. Let's add 3 more. What's this? Is this like 1 trillion or something? I don't even know how. I don't even know how to go any. Anyway, my point is, and I'm not trying to be facetious. My point is that the tails don't make them weaker. And that's why the title is, it suppresses their power. It is a difference between making someone weaker and suppressing their power. And everything we've seen in the series so far, so Dragon Ball Super, and Dragon Ball Z suggests that this is true. The arguments that I'm seeing people leaving in the comments and people are outraged about is that Goku said his tail made him stronger. And it's like, you're completely missing the point. And I mean, luckily, luckily the majority of you guys get it, right? Like, it's not that big of a deal, right? Because I think I did a decent job explaining it. I think it's titled correctly. I don't think it's misinformation. But hopefully that clarifies for anyone who didn't understand it, right? All right, let's get this off the screen. I still suck at streaming, so you gotta. All right, there we go. Boom. Who do you think will win between Jiren and Cumber? Hold on. Before I answer that, you didn't address any of the actual counter arguments, though. Counter arguments regarding what? Regarding the Tails thing? Listen, all the counter arguments I've seen regarding the Tails boil down to what I just did, right? Like, they say no, Tails actually make them stronger because Goku said it, or something like that, right? If you want me to go watch some specific video or something, I'm not gonna do that, because especially when it's by someone who's clearly just looking for clout and attention, right? So, like, if you have a specific argument you want me to look at, sure, send me a DM on Twitter or on Instagram, and I'll look into it. But someone who's trying to make videos and get clout and grow off of this community and my name, I'm not interested in helping them. All right. Okay, so back to Jiren or Cumber. Who will win? Jiren or Cumber? Is his name Cumber or Cumberbatch? I'm just kidding. I don't know. I don't know who to win. Listen, I'm gonna be honest. I thought I was gonna hate Dragon Ball Heroes. I thought I was gonna dislike it, and I just sat down the other day and watched all of it, and I could see why it has a huge following. I enjoy it, but you just cannot take it seriously. Like, there's no scaling. It doesn't really even try to scale or any of that stuff, right? So Cumber is just there to be that guy, you know? So that's it. What if Goku got his potential unlocked by Elder Kai? I think Goku getting his potential unlocked by Whis is more important at this point by Elder Kai. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about, and then I'm going to do more questions, is the Demon Realm only being in Universe 7. That's a big criticism, something I've been hearing a lot on the last video that I did. Which, thank you guys for all the support in that video. That video was the fastest growing video. I think it was the fastest growing video on my channel, period. But it only checks up against the last like few months or something. It's definitely the fastest growing video in a few months, you know. So thank you guys for watching and sharing and all that stuff. But, you know, unfortunately, the bigger a video gets, the more problems people want to poke at. So, but the one of the biggest criticism on that video was the Demon Realm was only in Universe 7. And to be honest, I'm gonna say we don't know. When you look up on the wiki, it says location. Well, let me let me read what the wiki says here. Let's pull up the wiki, and then we're gonna do more questions. Let's go. Let's turn the screen back on and go to the wiki. Yeah. So I mean, right here it says Demon Realm, sometimes Dark Realm, blah blah blah. It says is located at the very tip of the universe in the Dragon Ball series, and is not part of the living world or other world. It is described as a physical plane opposite to the known universe. The Demon Realm is currently located in the Time Labyrinth. So, and I think the biggest concern here is over here. It says location Universe 7. Now, the thing is, we know that demons at least exist in other universes as well, because it was a demon who killed Jiren's parents, right? But not only that, the demon killed his parents and then came back years later and killed his mentor and a bunch of other people around him. So the demon was targeting Jiren, right? So if you believe that the demon realm only exists in Universe 7, then that means you also believe that, for whatever reason, demons can travel. They're traveling from Universe 7 to other universes, and then they're targeting specific people. I just feel like what's more likely is that the wiki hasn't been updated, and this was written before, you know, we understood the multiverse and how it works. So I think, I mean, and this has happened before, like my Yomoshi video, after not Yomoshi, yeah, it was my Yomoshi video. After we did that, they updated the wiki to show what I said in my video. And I think maybe this just isn't updated yet. I mean, in all fairness, I'm gonna be 100% fair here. We'll have to wait and see if demons are traveling from Universe 7 to go to these other universes, or if the demon realm is just outside. I think what needs to happen is this needs to be updated to say that it's opposite to, you know, all right here. It should say all known universes instead of the known universe, because it's likely here, I think people think it's implying only Universe 7, right? I mean, I feel like this is kind of obvious, but like I said, you know, people are always trying to find stuff to poke at, and it's good. I mean, it's good. But yeah, we'll see. We'll have to wait and see. But I still think this wasn't even that big of a deal as far as the theory and the war. But this was something that a lot of people were messaging me about. People were leaving comments about. So I just wanted to address it here. All right, let's go into questions. Let me read some questions here. Project Z, talk about it. So I've tried to get into Dragon Ball Super or Dragon Ball games. I've tried, and it's like I have a hard time. And this is like games that a lot of people love that I know have huge followers, like Xenoverse. I own Xenoverse. I own Fighter Z or Fighters. You know, I bought all those games and I just don't play them. I play them for a little bit and then just stop. So, to be honest, with Project Z, the way it's looking, like it's like this open world, sort of like World of Warcraft type thing. What's up, Miguel? I'm looking forward to that. Let me close this demon world thing so you guys can see the chat. I'm looking forward to that, but I don't know how likely I am to get into it, you know? But I'm definitely gonna buy it. I'm definitely gonna give it a shot. I am looking, if it is open world, because I used to play World of Warcraft, so I love the idea of being able to, like, you're on Earth and you could go anywhere you want, and you have, like, I don't know if they're gonna have, like, you know, bosses and dungeons and all that stuff. I don't, well, maybe not dungeons, but you get what I mean, like areas where you could go to fight higher level people and all that stuff. I don't know what it's gonna be like. If it's just like a RPG where you're just playing through the set path, I don't see myself getting into that too much. Please do a Dragon Ball AF episode. I need to hear about Zycor. You know, you're not the only person who's asked that recently. Maybe I will talk about Zycor. Then again, a lot of people have been complaining that they hate fan manga, so we'll see. But I do like Zycor. Yeah, Miguel, I was talking about Project Z. How did Dr. Jiro not know about Super Saiyan when his spy was there getting Frieza and King Cole cells, while Trunks and Goku were Super Saiyan? LOL. Man, that's like a Dragon Ball Z question. It's been a while. I don't remember if let's see. When Trunks showed up. Okay, yeah. So that was right. Okay. I'm just thinking here. I don't know. I have to rewatch those episodes. Maybe that is a loophole. Volcanic says, "Hey, Dewey, I have a question. Do you have any information on DBX-V2 DLC pack?" No, I do not. Will Broly be a god of destruction? I think WHOS may take an interest in Broly. Oh, that's something I wanted to talk about. Oh my... Listen, alright. Let me say this. I think... Okay. Let me calm down here, because I get a little bit too hyped sometimes. Alright. Have you guys noticed that since the start of Dragon Ball Super... I was going to do a video about this, so this is kind of early information kind of thing. But since the start of Dragon Ball Super... It's almost like WHOS has been looking to replace Broly. Right? And in the movie, we learned what that means. There was a scene where it was a joke about Goku becoming God of Destruction. WHOS joked about it. And Broly got a little, not Broly, Beerus got a little serious for a while. And he was like, "Goku, I'm not going to take this challenge lying down." Which means that in order to become God of Destruction, you got to defeat the old God of Destruction. And that might seem like trivial information, but that was never said before in Dragon Ball Super. We never knew that, right? We didn't know if the God of Destruction had to die or die from natural causes or something like that. So there is a process here, like to become God of Destruction. Not only do you become strong enough, it's not like WHOS says, "Hey Beerus, you're no longer God of Destruction, and Goku, you are." It's like they fight, and the winner is who become God of Destruction. Now, to answer your question as to whether Broly can become God of Destruction or not, I mean, Goku already kind of said that he thinks Broly may be stronger than Beerus. I'm not saying that means he is going to become God of Destruction. But I'm saying even at his current level, Broly is a pretty big candidate for God of Destruction. So, maybe you should have green form. Now that Goku and Vegeta lost their god powers. Alright, let's talk about that too. So losing their god powers. So Goku and Vegeta, and spoiler alert if you're not keeping up with the manga. But it seems like Goku and Vegeta can't go Super Saiyan anymore. Now, I don't know if this is a permanent loss. It'll be kind of ridiculous if that was a permanent loss. So it may be just a temporary thing. Like they got their energy drained and they have to replenish their energy before they can go to Super Saiyan again. So for all the people who believe that Goku and Vegeta are gonna permanently lose their God Ki, I don't see how that... I mean, we're gonna have to wait and find out. But logic to me right now says that it's a situation where Moro drains their energy, and if they could somehow get away, like with, I don't know, maybe Goku's instant transmission, if they could get away, all they need to do is take a sensu bean or something and replenish their energy, and they're fine. It's not like Moro keeps that. But we're gonna have to wait and see. We're gonna have to wait and see how that goes. Question: when Belmont says Jiren is a being who never loses, ever, do you think Jiren beat Belmont, refused the title, Belmont passed to Topo? Oh, that's a good question. I never thought about that. So the question is, do I think that Jiren defeated Belmont? And if we're talking about, you have to defeat the current God of Destruction to become God of Destruction yourself, then, why didn't Jiren become God of Destruction? Instead it was passed to Topo. That's a good question. Yeah, I think Belmont has that much respect for Jiren because Jiren did defeat him in a fight. And I think you might be right. I mean, obviously, I hate having to say this every time because it gets exhausting, but people always want to take stuff out of context and try to find something to disagree with. So let me just say, obviously, we do not know, and obviously, it's speculation. But I think that is a very good point. I think that's very likely that that's what happened. We know Jiren. I can't remember. I have to rewatch those episodes, but I'm pretty sure Jiren. It was said that Jiren defeated Belmod. I know it was definitely said that Jiren was more powerful than Belmod. And how could you say that without them having ever clashed, or you know? So I believe it was also said that they fought. And yeah, Belmod was so tied down in saying that Jiren never loses that I think it's because he even lost Jiren himself. So that's a good question. Volcanic says, to be honest, Dooley, I think they didn't lose their God Key after all. God Key is absorbed into the base form. Having SSJ. Also, question. I haven't caught up on DBS in a while, but how did Vegeta get it cut off, bro? How did Vegeta get what? Question. Are there any more stories coming soon? Okay. Reality. If you're talking about my personal stories, yeah, I have a couple of those in the works. Now, like, my Yamoshi story was one of the biggest videos on my channel. But it also took, like, an incredibly long time to create. Like, I worked on that story for a very long time. And it's like, I have to balance, you know, working on something like that versus, like, putting out content, you know, that I know I can do in a couple days or something like that. So I really can't. Like, somebody was asking me the other day, hey dude, why don't you have a schedule? Like, I would love to know when you're gonna upload so I could come watch your stuff. But it's just not, like, I don't know. Like, you know, it just doesn't work like that for me. So to answer your question, yes, I'm still working on personal stories. I have completed stories that I'm gonna share, like the Ragnarok story. You know, that story is at about 30,000 views. But I know for the most part, the people who saw it really enjoy it. And I want to share part 2 of that, but it's just going to take me a while. But it's going to come eventually. As for, like, the other stories, like fan manga stories, yes, I do have more of those in the works. I'm not a fan manga channel, so I pick the stories that I find interesting, and I think you guys will find interesting, and so I do those, rather than, like, you know, like Call Me Arj, I know he does like all the volumes of, like, a story, like, you know. And so I would recommend, like, a channel like his if you just want, like, the fan manga. But for me, I pick the stories that I think you guys will like, and then I go over those. So that's gonna definitely be coming too. All right, there was one more thing that I wanted to go through here, and then I'll take a couple more questions. Then we're gonna wrap the stream up. So the next thing I wanted to go through was on this video. Let me pull up the video right now. I'll show you guys, because you guys probably think I'm making some of this stuff up when I say, like, people leave, like, literally hundreds of comments, you know. And I'm at the point now where after the first, I would say, like, after the first day or so, I don't read comments, because I know most of you guys watch my video on the first day. That's why if you're not notified, I mean, I'm not saying it just whatever, like, seriously, go to my channel and hit the notification bell, because I'm gonna interact with you. The first day after I upload a video, definitely, like, the first hour, I read the comments and such, like that. But after the first day, I rarely ever, like, check comments, because that's usually when the video is growing and you get more toxic people, and it's just not even worth the time responding to stuff like that when I could be spending that time working on a video or something, you know. But let me pull up this video here. The video is called the video is about why Goku and Vegeta, why they didn't have their new forms. Let's pull it up here. Why they didn't have their new forms in the movie. Okay, so let's go. Let's put the screen back on. Sorry, I'm so slow at this. Let's find this. Boom. Okay, that's it. So this is the video. The video. I mean, I'm guessing most of you guys have already seen it. Talking about, you know, why we didn't see Blue evolve. And the biggest complaint that I'm getting on this video by far is, hold on, let me do something real quick. Yeah, the biggest complaint that I'm getting on this video by far is that, okay, let me explain the situation. So in the video I talk about why we didn't see Kaioken times 20 Goku and Super Saiyan Blue evolved Vegeta, or Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, as some people have been correcting me. They're both fine, by the way. But anyway, Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta in the Dragon Ball Super movie. And in this video I explain. Now I've seen the movie about 6 times at this point, so I feel pretty confident in this answer still. But in the video I explained that when Goku and Vegeta were still in their base blue form, they decided that they were going to teleport away from Broly and do fusion. And that's because they realized that Broly was getting stronger as he fights. And Broly would match their power. So they had to go to this realm that they felt like Broly couldn't even compete with. I mean, I think this is so clear in the movie. It's funny because some people are leaving comments like, dude, this is so obvious. Why are you even saying this? When other people are leaving comments like, there's no way this could be true, you know. But Vegeta even says this in the movie. He says like he's getting stronger as he fights. Like they realized what was going on. So they were still in their base and they never went to that form because they knew that Broly would catch them and surpass them. So they, you know, so that's why they left Broly with Frieza. Another thing, real quick, side note, is that people can't seem to accept that Golden Frieza, fought Super Saiyan Broly for over an hour. This is a fact, and it's really not that big of a deal. The thing is, Super Saiyan Broly, and this is probably why I'm going to lose some of you guys, but it's the truth, so you just got to accept it. Super Saiyan Broly is around God of Destruction Toppo level, probably weaker. When you look at how quickly God of Destruction Toppo was able to defeat Frieza, right? It was a few seconds, right? It was like Frieza was a fly to him. Whereas Super Saiyan Broly had to fought Frieza, and yes, Broly didn't have control, and he was like running around and just, you know, but still Frieza was there, and they were fighting, and it was over an hour, right? So, when Broly gets into the realm of just like being ridiculous is when he goes into his berserker form, right? But anyway, back on point. So the biggest complaint to this video is people feeling like they say that the movie is a continuation of the manga, and it's not. It doesn't continue the anime, and this just isn't true. I don't know where people are getting this information from, but it isn't true. But there's literally hundreds of comments on this video. Like, this video has, you know, 2,300 comments, and you have the first one 5 hours ago. I didn't watch the whole thing yet, but simple. What does it say? Anime only. Both forums were confirmed. Yeah, she's saying the same thing, right? It was confirmed to be anime only, and she admits she hasn't watched the video yet. So it's like whatever. But it's like this just isn't true. So I don't know who's spreading this information. I don't know where it's coming from. But just to prove that this isn't true, let's see. I know it's been stated multiple times that the movie is a continuation of the anime, right? And here's an article. The Dragon Ball Super movie this time will be the next story in the series currently airing on TV, right? The manga doesn't air on TV, right? And this is by Akira Toriyama, right? So I just don't know where these people are coming from. I know I should ignore them, but when it's coming in waves of hundreds of people at a time, right? If that makes sense, it's hard to ignore. It's just like, what? You know, so yeah, so no, the movie is a continuation of the anime. It's not a continuation of the manga. And so that's not why we didn't see the forums. And it's also not because Akira Toriyama forgot, which is another popular comment. I don't know where people are getting this stuff from. So yeah, all right, I got that out. I don't think I need to say anything else about that. Let's go to some questions here. David says, I don't know what they're talking about. Yeah, me neither, dude. I don't, you know, there's part of it where I have to like just ignore, and I do. But when I see like hundreds of comments coming through on the same thing, it's like, you know, and then you look into it and it's not true, and there's still hundreds of comments coming through. It's like, what do you do? You just, you know. So what happened to Majin Buu? Why is he so fat now? Majin Buu is fat because he absorbed someone called the Daiokaio Shin, who's like the leader of the Shins. And that guy had like he had like a really sort of happy personality, so he changed Boo's personality. Back then it was Kid Buu, and he changed his personality. Aduli, do you think Planet Vegeta and all the Saiyans are back? No, I don't think it's back, and I don't think it's gonna come back. I don't see why it would come back. King Rose says, Dooley, I have a theory. One point in the battle Goku looks like he's trying to go Ultra Instinct, but a new aura came around Goku. I think it's the form. No, okay, so you're talking about the green aura. So I explained that in that video I just pulled up. Was it this one? Yeah. No, I explained that in that video. The timestamp, it's around the middle part of the video. Oh, no. You know what? The video that I explained it in, I'll probably link it in chat right now. The video that I explained it in is a video called True Super Saiyan Vegeta or Goku, right? And that's where we're talking about the green aura. If you go to my channel, it's up there right now. We're talking about the green aura that was around Goku, and then Vegeta also had green hair for a couple seconds. That aura was not, I think it was foreshadowing, yes, like I said in that video. But I don't, it didn't show that Goku was tapping into the true Super Saiyan power or tapping into a new form power. I mean, it could be. It's possible. But I don't think it's likely. And because that scene is explained in other ways. He was just breaking out of the technique that he had put Brody in. And Brody had sort of captured Goku with his own aura. So that's why the aura was green. Do you think if they wish back Raditz, do you think he would be a true Saiyan green form? No. I want to see Raditz go Super Saiyan though, so we could all be confused about whether it's Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan 3. Can you imagine a Super Saiyan 3 Raditz? Like, what would it look like? Would his hair grow even more, you know? Dooley, what if Goku used Ultra Instinct against Goku Black? Then Goku Black would get bodied. That's what would happen. Do you think Master Ultra Instinct Vegeta would work, since Vegeta thinking would mess up the whole move without thinking thing? That's a good point. You know what? That's actually a good point, Young Uchiha. Because one of the problems, like, Goku and Vegeta had opposite problems, right? Like, Vegeta was too thoughtful and Goku was too relaxed. So when they become Vegeta or even Gogeta, you would think they would be closer to sort of mellowing each other out, and Ultra Instinct should be easier for them to tap into. So I never really thought about it like that, but I think that's a good point. King Rose said, "Thank you for answering my question." No problem, bro. All right, we're getting ready to wrap this up. I think I went through everything I wanted to go through. Let me just check my my notes here. We did the deep. Oh, we did. Did we do all the Who's Stronger? Let me see if we got any more Who's Strongest to go through. Let me check it out. I'm having fun though, guys. I'm happy whenever I get to stream. I'm happy I get to talk to you guys. I was working on a video today, and I just wasn't feeling it. I didn't get to finish it. So I figured I'll do a stream since the video was gonna go up. All right, this one I don't know if this one is worth asking, but who's stronger? Nah, you guys already know the answer to this. All right, I'll just say who's stronger: Master Ultra Instinct Goku, Berserker Broly, or fully powered Jiren? MUI Goku, Berserker Broly, so maxed out Broly, or maxed out Jiren? Who's stronger? Alright, you know what? I'm gonna change it. No, I can't change it because you guys already voted, so I can't change it. Seeing a lot of Master Ultra Instincts, Broly. Has to be Master Ultra Instinct. Fully powered Jiren beats what? Fully powered Jiren does not beat Master Ultra Instinct Goku, dude. Stop it. Goku won that fight. Listen, if you think Goku won that fight, Goku beat Jiren in Master Ultra Instinct, give me a 1 in the chat. If you think Jiren won, give me 2. Type 2 in the chat. So 1 for Goku, Master Ultra Instinct Goku, and 2 for fully powered Jiren. Who won that fight in the Tournament of Power? 1, okay, yep. That's a lot of Gokus. Ah, angry fan. Hit me with the 2, alright. Bro, exactly. X-Banff get it. Alright. Yeah, it was Goku did beat Jiren. But, okay, so 2,100 of you guys voted between Master Ultra Instinct Goku, Berserker Broly, and fully powered Jiren. Number 3, with 8% of the votes, was fully powered Jiren. Number 2, with 15% of the votes, was Berserker Broly. And Master Ultra Instinct Goku stands supreme again with 78% of the votes. 78% of you guys out of 2,100 thought that Master Ultra Instinct Goku was the strongest. I had another one here. Alright, let's do this. I have another one. This one is not power though, so you're safe either way. Which version of Broly do you prefer? 1,600 of you guys voted. I'm going to tell you what the response is in a second, but 1,600 votes. Type 1 in the chat if you prefer the new Broly, and type 2 if you prefer the old Broly. Seeing a lot of ones already. Jeez, no one likes old Broly? No one likes old Broly? It's literally there we go, we got him first 2. Alright, we got a little bit of 2s rolling in now. Alright, there we go. But still, jeez. New Broly character has more substance, I agree. 2 sucks? Chill out, relax. It's opinion based, alright? Nobody has to suck for having an opinion. Alright. Most of you guys agreed. It was New Broly got 88% of the votes out of 1,600 people. So by far, and only 12% of the people, only 12% of you guys voted for old Broly. Berserker Kale versus Berserker Broly. Broly would mop Kale, bro. He would destroy Kale. Kale's not ready for Broly yet. Sorry. Anyway, guys, I think I went through everything I wanted to go through. I really appreciate you guys coming and hanging with me tonight. I'm working on a video. I don't want to make any promises, but I promise I'm gonna get it up tomorrow. No. I'm gonna try my best to get it up tomorrow. Right? I want to tell you what the video is about. It's a little bit hype. I'm excited for it, you know, so I'm looking forward to dropping it. if it's not up by tomorrow though, it'll definitely be up the day after, which is what, Wednesday. But I'm gonna really push. I'm gonna work on it for the rest of the night, and I'm gonna push to get it up by tomorrow. So that said, thank you guys for coming through, hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Thank you for all the questions. You know, and yeah, I want you guys to be kind to each other. You know, I love my squad. I love you guys. I love the community. I'm working on so much stuff that I know you guys don't even expect yet, and it's gonna be dropping soon. A lot of stuff is coming to completion, so I'm excited, man. That's it. Hashtag Do Crew. Let me hit the chat with a hashtag Do Crew. Yeah. Have a good night. Face reveal. I am gonna do a face reveal at some point. I don't know why you guys want to see my face, but I'll do it. It's not a big deal for me. Just not tonight. I'll do it at some point though. Don't worry. Hashtag Do Crew, guys. Be kind to each other. Have a good night.